Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
One of the most dedicated fan bases in all of sports, Lincoln, Nebraska is home to Memorial Stadium. 85,000 strong, pack it in every time this team kicks it off. Lincoln becomes one of the most special places to watch a college football game. Definitely a bucket list item. Nebraska continues to be one of the strongest traditions in college sports. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Buffaloes ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense that has the first possession of the game. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Buffaloes offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely worried about.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times...
Going over the top. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing it at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game now. It can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. There he goes! All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. They'll ride the hot hand. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Working on the right. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Huskers with the 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And, man, we've all experienced these rivalry games and how much fun they are. And this offense had a lot of fun a year ago, right? Like, they dominated this rivalry. They've been kind of hot coming in. And I really look forward to seeing this running back. Can he be physical? Because you know.
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
That's a nice job by the offense there on their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
The run inside. It's Young. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation, and now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Right on the money. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense will take that. Free 5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
Sometimes an offsides penalty can slow down a rush. It's 2nd and 5. Motion from the wideout. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
I think he does a really good job on this 2nd down play of being very decisive, getting north-south, making the play, and now setting up a much better 3rd down. That's a play we can continue to run even on 3rd down right now.
Runs for the tackle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Lewis. It's complete to the right. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
Well, everybody knew this guy was going to get his touches coming into this game, considering he's one of the better receivers in the country. And to start it off, the offense was actually looking the other way. They were looking for other guys to make big plays, but finally they got the opportunity. They were able to find some space to get their best receiver the football. And guys, that's not going to be the last time. Defense has done a nice job taking it away from them up to this point. The question, though, can they keep it up?
It's Lewis again. Throws it deep. Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffs!
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Power football with the run. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 40, there he goes! Coming through with that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunter. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Calandria. He makes the grab. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. First play of the period, first down here. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Finds his big tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
And I'm kind of surprised. That's his first rush of the football game, and they give him the football, and you see why this dude is a baller. Like, give him the ball, he can make people miss, and he can hit home runs, put points on the scoreboard really quickly. Jesse, one touch, one touchdown.
Yeah, and I think the offensive coordinator now is kind of hoping he probably scripted this game a little bit differently. He should have done it on the first drive. They didn't give him any touches, but he's now earned a lot more carries. You're going to see this guy get force-fed now the rest of the game after that.
Throwing, Lewis. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Lewis wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks like the best athlete on the field. For a big guy, very, very unique.
And the Buffaloes can really attack on this second and short. Here's Lewis to throw. Here comes the heat. Soft spot in the middle. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Colorado. Once he got some room, it was over.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And he makes the extra point. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to throw it over the top of the D. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So now it's second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got an open man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. On the ground with the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Here's a heat. He gets away. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Shakes off the defender. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Using his feet. Finding some room. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes a pass to Marker. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Husker!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Lewis. Pocket breaking down. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
They've got the screen set up. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now. His last 2 games out, completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Swings it out to his running back. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The Buffaloes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give to the tailback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Finds his man. It's Barney. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Firing to the right, complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Just keep slinging it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And a running back who can take a dump-off pass like that and take it for a gain.
Turning on the Jets. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal.
Well, it's a really nice job by the quarterback that time, working through his progressions, because the running back was not the primary target on that play. You find the check down, though, and when you get it to that guy, if he's even got a little bit of room, he's got the wiggle and the speed, he's going to make something really positive happen. He did right there.
The Cornhuskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field.
Grabs it. Big gets it in. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Throwing, Lewis. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. He's got the tight end. The Buffs now use their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Lewis to throw. Fires to the right. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends.
He's going to throw deep right side. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. To the air again, Lewis. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What do you got on the sideline, Holly?
I caught up with the Buffalo's head coach at the half. His biggest concern right now is how they are handling this very hostile environment. It was tough in the first quarter, and this crowd is making it even more difficult. They are loud. They are crazy. And his communication says they have to improve at the line of scrimmage, making sure they're getting into their run game, their RPOs, and being strong with all their communication. Guys?
Okay, Holly. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Here's Lewis to throw. Here's the pressure. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that
into the house. Touchdown, Buffaloes! The extra point here would tie the game. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
The Cornhusker offense is out and ready to go on the attack. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. The give to the back. Creates a little room. Breaks into the open. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Looking to the big tight end. Working that left side. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
At midfield, he's got room. Loose in the middle. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And that one will give him the lead. His 3rd touchdown in the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Lewis pulls it in. It's Atkins. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but has held really strong, put up some good numbers.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. It's Lewis again. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The deepest bringing the heat. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Working the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Young. Would be an alley. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And the Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Buffs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
So the Nebraska offense heads out to start this drive. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Scanning the field, it's Calandria. Makes the grab. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Finds the tight end. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Makes the catch. It's Nelson. Knocked off his feet.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Gets rid of it. Got his man on the right. Good, solid tackle.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
They'll try to power their way ahead. Runs through a tackle. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
He's going to take off. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Following that last play, there is an injured Cornhusker who is still on the field. That appears to be their junior starting wide receiver, someone they obviously do not want to lose. Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his situation. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husker! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 72 yards, and they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. RPO complete to open the drive. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Running inside, it's Young. Hard running there. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. When you play receiver for this guy, you better be ready to catch the football. He spread it all over the place through the first 3 periods. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Lewis on the play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
This quarterback is just...
They've got a first down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Fires to the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. So the defense sets them up for that interception. Now a couple of first downs, maybe even punch in a score, and they'll go home with the W. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. And the Huskers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Surging forward on the sneak. That was a huge 3rd down stop, but now the field goal can make it a 2-possession game. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Throwing, Lewis. Finds his man, it's Atkins. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Lewis wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a 1st down. Gets the back moving. To the air on 1st down. Finds us back in the middle. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Buffaloes are moving quickly down the field. Play action with Lewis. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. On the run from inside his own 5. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. To the air, it's Calandria. Got his man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. quickly out to the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. And the Huskers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give from the gun. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. They'll run it from the gun. And tackled there by the defense.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
He works his way past the first down marker, and that will put this one away.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turn and they give it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football game.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me, let me finish this thing and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Calandria. Fires toward the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter.